Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So it's about 22:05. It is September 29th, Monday. 74 degrees, 73 degrees. Been overcast all day, so my batteries aren't all charged up. And it is 22:05 Celsius. There should be a simple law that I should really learn, that everything takes twice as long as one plans it that it should. So I showed you guys that shelf unit I was building in between the stairs, and I got a long ways toward done, and then ran out of welding wire. Right, one of those things you should actually check before you start a project. Let me kill this radio before YouTube gets on my cage. So you could see the general concept. These are loose, by the way. What I did was I built a basic square that goes around. You could see it here, right across and down, and it's more or less it's a nice snug fit in between these 2x6s that hold the door in place. So and what I did is I welded the bottom step in, and there's a little brace under the step here that goes down to the floor. So even if this is not screwed in, kind of has a foot to stand on, so kind of stands on, you know, 3 points, right? One across the front, and then one on that corner. So and actually it's got one across the back, so it actually sits on almost a nice full square. So anyway, that keeps that nice and tight. I just put these in place. This shelf is a little bigger because I want to be able to sit the compressor on top of it. I'm not sure what's going on this one or this one. Obviously, I got the vacuum cleaner and the battery charger. I'm not sure it's going to be that battery charger. It'll be that one or this guy, or maybe it'll be both if they both fit. Though I'd really like to keep it down to one. Maybe on the bottom shelf there might just sit this car battery. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'm putting on each shelf yet, but I would like it to make life a little easier. I already talked about moving this type of stuff. This is all dead, though I'm not going to fuss with it because it won't be the first time I've been electrocuted by a theoretically dead circuit. So anyway, all this crap is going to be cleaned up, and there's going to be a couple of small boxes along here like that. So there'll be plenty of space for, I don't know, could you guys, there it is, for this part of the door when it comes down right along the track here. So there'll be plenty of space if this is off to the side like that. So anyway, here's the progress. I would have got along further, but unfortunately I ran out of wire, and while I was out of wire I decided to take the Ranger for inspection, though they were all booked up given that today's the 29th, so I couldn't get it inspected. But I changed the tail light. Supposedly they're supposed to pass in New York if there's no white light and there's no water in them, but every time I brought it for inspection the guy would give me a raft of grief. So now it's all changed, right? No more damage to it, so hopefully he won't find it necessary to torment me with anything else. He said bring it back first thing in the morning. I'd just as soon stay home and try to get some work done around the house. Tomorrow's the 30th. Obviously, that takes us to October 1st on Wednesday. My temptation is to go first thing Wednesday and get it done. The annoying thing is, if it flunks for some reason, now I don't have a valid sticker. What they do here in New York is they give you a receipt from the inspection, and you carry it with you and show that you're within 10 days of the sticker. Then you have 10 days to get it inspected. I don't know. You know, there's always a temptation to try to get 13 months out of a 12-month sticker. But if you get tagged, it's like a $150 ticket, maybe more, $175. They typically, the ticket itself is $50 to $75, depending on the mood. But then they hit you with another $75 to $100 in court costs. I don't know why it costs so much money for a judge to bang a gavel and say, you know, you're guilty of such and such, pay the ticket. But that's the way it works in New York. Basically, it's probably like this in all states. It really has nothing to do with safety or not safety. What it has to do with is revenue, right? Everybody's after the American buck. So, alright. I really wish I had finished this so I could have showed it to you guys finished. Would have made me much happier. Once again, that, and that are all loose. This is the only one that's welded in. Putting it together this way, by the way, where you build the individual shelves, right? And you build the rack, and then it's just a matter of, I know this is level, so given that this is level, all I have to do is square everything to it. Between this and that, and then with use of clamps and all, just you know, square it up, tack it up, and then throw a decent weld on it. I haven't done a lot of welding lately. I'm not sure you guys could see it. So some of my welds, I got pretty good penetration. Some of them, they look like caterpillars walking across the metal. I mean, this isn't a tow hitch or anything. This has a pretty good moment on it, so this shelf has to be halfway decent, right? I want to make sure this one's welded in. I mean, they all need to be welded well, but this one particularly. What I did with this is there's a couple of tabs that go further back on that, and then it'll be resting against this bar, this here, right? And then I'll just tack it there also, so that you keep everything in place. Yeah, my goal is to try to get more and more of this crap off the floor and out of the way, and once I do that, it should make the projects go a heck of a lot easier, right? When you're not spending a half hour looking for a vacuum cleaner, battery charger, or a set of basic tools. Probably I'm probably going to do some kind of hook situation here and set up to hang an extension cord out front of it, or I don't know, maybe I'll hang it off of this guy on down. Then I could still get stuff off, and yet I'll have a nice extension cord, so when I need to get out on the driveway and do something, I just grab the cord and run. Make it easier to also grab the compressor on the top, grab the cord and get out, or grab the battery charger and the cord and get out into the driveway. It should just make things go a lot faster. Alright, so my big accomplishment today was running out of welding wire and wasting a hunk of the day going to get new stuff. So there we are. Folks, thank you for watching, commenting, and subscribing. It's a Build It project, but it's not a thriller of a Build It project. Everybody has dead space typically between the garage door that you got something wasted. So this is a way I'm going to get back, like each one of these is about a square foot, end because it's about a foot high, a cubic foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get 6 or 8 cubic feet back. Not a bad gig, you know. Once again, wasted space that might as well have. Also, if you take all the objects that are sitting here, whether it's starting fluid or whatever the heck else it is, and you just kind of spread them around, you actually end up with quite a bit of loose crap. This way, there should be none of that. Some of these boxes, now that I've sorted through them, all terrain vehicle parts and so forth, these should end up in a shed, which should create a completely empty bench. And once I have an empty bench, and I got tools sitting here, life is getting better and better, right? Folks, thank you for watching, commenting, subscribing. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Till then, remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and enjoy your days. Make sure you enjoy all your days. Thanks, folks. Bye.